Surprise snow day. Boys are going for a run. Paula went to the pool like a maniac.
She's regretting it.
She's regretting it as we speak. Look how much fun we're about to have.
Just got a 50-minute run, so I'll kind of do some circles and just let me know what you need if I need to make any directions, but this is pretty chill since we got the hill repeats this evening.
How do we do?
Rest in peace to my fingers, but I think I got some really cool stuff.
Where is it?
Especially down at the reservoir.
Yeah.
That looked epic.
Sweet.
That looked really cool.
Let's go. Up. Load up. Good boy. All right. So we got a lot of wetsuits we want to test out. Today we're going to be trying out the Roka and the Orca, potentially the Zone3. We'll just see how much time we end up having, and the system that we had come up with is we're going to do hundreds blind. So I'm not going to have any idea what time I'm coming in on. I'll just be looking eventually to make sure that I send off on the 130. So we're going to do, I think we can do 4 100s on the 130. Yeah, per suit, and then I'll take the suit off. We'll time how long it takes me to take off the suit just for like quickness of transition, and then somehow manage to put on suit number 2 and repeat the test. So I'm gonna be just trying to do like what feels like middle of a 70.3 pace, like I've made it into the pack, so not comfortable but pushing it a little bit, but hopefully replicable. And we'll just see how going based off perceived exertion affects the times. This one feels pretty fast.
It looks good on you.
Get out, walk hastily over to that corner, take off the suit.
Okay. Here we go. Came off nice. Did you cut out the ankles or?
We're going uncut on all suits.
Okay.
No body glide, no cuts. Maximum effort.
Do you want to know your results yet, or do we not tell you?
Let's not know.
Okay, let's not know.
I want to know, but let's not know. This will be the real trick of the test.
Putting on the next wetsuit?
Yeah. Good job.
How do you feel like they feel?
This feels a little lighter. Like if we did some sort of a pure buoyancy test, I feel like overall the thickness of the neoprene on this is much thinner, which is a big part of why Paula and I like it so much. So we'll just have to see where the speed falls, but I mean, this is like
So thin.
paper.
Yeah. First impressions?
First impressions after putting this on immediately after is this has a much more natural buoyancy profile. Like this is not popping my legs up nearly as much as the Roka.
So potentially better for a stronger swimmer.
Yes, if like that feeling of, oh, I'm swimming downhill bothers you, this would be your jam. I don't know how it's going to translate to speed, but it's like very noticeable. All of a sudden I feel like I'm swimming like this
I see.
relative to the Orca. I'll go on the bottom. I don't know. I don't want to draw any conclusions, but totally different feeling, buoyancy profile.
Interesting. Interesting.
Anecdotally, it feels like I'm trying a little harder.
Okay.
If I had to guess, I would say that I was going the same speed, but trying 2% harder. And I don't know if that's just because a little bit of fatigue or suit, but that's my perception. I kind of want to almost go back and test the Roka again at the end of all this, you know?
Right, just to see.
Yeah, right.
All right, what's the third one here? Zone 3?
This is the Zone3 Aspire, which is a suit that they just updated this year. Or I guess maybe in the last 6 months. So their top of the line suit is the Vanquish, but it looks like they're just bringing out a new Vanquish in a couple months, or they thought we would like this one more.
Maybe their top of the line suit is top of the line in terms of buoyancy and flexibility, but maybe you don't need as much buoyancy.
If I had to guess, I would assume that the high-end suit is a little bit more swim-centric and maybe has less buoyancy than this one, but I haven't done enough research into it.
Can you explain why good swimmers don't need as much buoyancy, but why would you still not want it?
Like a good swimmer having really good body position in the water, if you put on a suit that's too floaty, they're going to feel like they're swimming downhill, like they don't have enough flexibility here, right? So if you put on a buoy that's really floaty, you'll probably, if you swim a whole swim with it, you'll feel like really tired up here from having to get, instead of here, right?
I see.
And it'll just feel weird, like everything in their balance in the water and their orientation.
It's just because they're used to swimming a certain way.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
Also, they'll probably put extremely thin neoprene in the shoulders just for maximum flexibility and sacrificing a little bit of flotation because swimmers are so finicky, you know? If you're concerned about like a restrictive neck, this is your suit. Being on the bottom.
Do you notice any difference in taking them off, or do they all come off pretty easy? They looked like the same on camera.
The arm cuff on this, just a little tighter than the other two. I would like to have that be less tight, just for like feel while swimming. And for taking off, feels like if you had run for 800 meters, it might stick. Well, the legs are the most important thing because you can do this while running.
Yeah.
The legs are the most important thing, and these come off very easy. I say they're all similar, but I think this comes off the legs just slightly easier. If you want to do the real stress test, you would like run for 400 meters, like Oceanside, and see how.
Part of you want to put the Roka back on?
Yeah, a bit. Just as like a complete control. Roka 107s down to 106. Orca 105, 106, 105, 105. Zone 3 106, 105, 105, 105.
Real consistent.
So the Orca and the Zone 3, I technically swam faster on.
Yeah, but
by like 1 second average.
But you also said that you thought that maybe you were trying a little harder.
I'm wondering if that's because just the less buoyancy in the legs. I was just kicking a little bit more.
Yeah.
I do remember thinking with the Roka, like, oh, I'm like not kicking.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think I should put the Roka back on and
just
do.
To see if you're
do
doing 107s again, or even if you can get down to 105 with it at the same effort.
Yeah.
Because 2 seconds, that's something. 30 seconds in a 70.3.
Yeah.
More than that, actually.
I was just chalking up the like a little bit of increase. Because the thing is, like on the Zone 3, I definitely felt more fatigued.
Right.
Than the Roka.
Right.
Like just straight up, I would have guessed that this would have been the opposite. That it would have been slowing down.
Right. Mm. Interesting. Well, you want to know?
Sure.
You're about a second faster than you were the first time, which puts you basically in line with the other two suits. They're all the same.
Sweet.
They're all the same. It's just about comfort, how easy they are to get off, maybe how easy they are to like run with, how warm they are.
I'll say this feels the most familiar. Most similar to the Blue 70 that we used to swim in. I mean, I feel way more relaxed than last year. Okay, so in conclusion, we just kind of get to pick which feels best. The speeds seem to be the difference, but this isn't the end. There's a couple more wetsuit brands we want to try, but I just want to say thank you to Roka, Orca, and Zone 3 for sending us suits to try. This is something I've kind of always wanted to do, and we've just never had the opportunity to, so it's freaking awesome. Hope it was helpful. Let's get burritos.
Veggie burrito. This place was closed for 3 weeks. We're back in business.
Which sauce does one put on here?
I always do green. It's not a spicy green.
Okay, finally. Jeez.
Finally.
Jeez. Okay, so run workout, hill sprints.
Yeah, just so everybody doesn't think that we are completely not serious, like the top 6 in the PTO ranking.
They're not serious.
I just said to Nick and Eric as they were dinking around with their cameras for 45 minutes, do you think the top 6 in the PTO would put up with this bullshit?
First of all, it was 4 to 5
And Nick
minutes.
said, good thing you're 7th.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're going out to the hill and we're going to go hard and we're going to
That's right. Okay, let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, I am a smart mouth. How'd you think I wound up where I am, who I am by now? Just another minute till we sisters sign off. So if you're not with it, wave bye bye bye. Babe, I got a third eye. I don't do receipts, I'm a witch, fill me up for my switch. I'm a bitch, I'm a devil in disguise. But I'm hypnotized.
So what is it? 6 hill sprints / strides. Run down recovery, then 5 minutes jog around, and then we do another round of 6. Okay.
They don't even notice. They're in on the ride, better like I done. You cannot control this. Hype me up, or you're gonna have a real bad. I'm so hard, we're nothing more than morning creatures being used. Didn't stop it, give up, and next web says we're being praised. Vein so well, you are too crafty, we have made this homework, yeah. They don't even notice. They're in on the ride of their life lifetime. You cannot control
reached my goal.
this. Hype me up, we're gonna have a real bad time. They don't even notice. They're in on the ride of their life lifetime. You cannot control this. mistake. I share him what I hate, then I love me all the same. Me and her and him making love in the corner of your brain. It's time to damn make no mistake. I share him what I hate, and I love me all the same. They don't even know what it is. They're in on the ride of their lifetime. You cannot control this. Wake me up, or you're gonna have a real bad time. They don't even know what it is. They're in on the ride of their lifetime. You cannot control this. Wake me up, or you're gonna have a real bad.
You are gonna have a really, really bad time, sir.
This shit. Hype me up.